Okay, so with this one, we are going to label our web browser. Our web browser is anytime we go into the internet, this is what it looks like. So you guys are going to go ahead and drag the labels to where they belong. So if we look at this first one right here, this is the forward and back buttons, and we can find those right up here, the forward and back buttons. That brings us to our last web page that we were on, if you hit that back button. So that's backward and forward. So I'm going to click that and I'm going to bring that to that label. Okay, now our next one, this button is right here, and that reloads the page. So a lot of times if things are running a little bit slower, that's the first thing I do is I reload the page, or if something's not loading correctly, that's the first thing I go to is I reload the page. So we're going to go ahead and bring the refresh up there. Then right here, this has a couple different names. Sometimes they call it the Omnibar, but it's most likely known as the address bar. And if you look right up here, every website that you go to has it, and every website has an address where it's located. And every internet address, anywhere you go, you will see that. And a lot of times you'll see the domain will be here, and sometimes the ending will be .com or .org, and then a lot of times there's a bunch of little like weird numbers and letters at the end of it. That is the website address. That's where it would be located up in cyberspace. So that's the address bar. Now this one here is the star, and that's at the end of your address bar. So if it's on a website that you really like and you want to save that website, you would hit the bookmark, and that would add it to your bookmarks that are right up here. And as you can see, I have quite a bit of bookmarks that I've kept. So I'm going to go ahead and drag that right up here. Now, my web browser right now does not have it. However, you'll see a little magnifying glass, and I'm sure you guys can think that that is the search bar. So some web browsers have it separately. Some of them just kind of have it in a new tab, but that would be your search bar. That's where you could search for things. Now, if you notice your little home button here, I'm going to bring that up. And again, my web browser does not, the home button is not on this side, it's actually on this side. So the home page, if I click that, that will bring me back to the Google home page, because that's what my settings are set at. But you may have a different home page. Maybe your home page is the Tri-Valley home page, or maybe your home page is your email home page. So whatever home is to your web browser, that's where it's going to bring you. And then these last three buttons are these three buttons right up here. This minimizes your window. This restores or kind of maximizes your window. And then this exits out of your window. So that's the minimize, maximize, and close. So we're going to go ahead and label that.